Hi, I'm Kat ready.
We are Mobility Mates.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mobility Me. I'm Immy.
And I'm Kat Bradley. Hello, guys. I know it's been a while.
Yeah, frequently let's get some housekeeping out of the way. Obviously, we don't live together before. What do we
I think it was about mid-November.
want? It was really cool. Emotional.
It's not your fault. You've just had a lot of issues that you've had to
Yeah,
resolve
I'm
and get in a good place.
with my car, which I will do it too on another episode when we open results. But right now, I can't really talk about it.
I'm good. We've had the summer holidays. As though Alex has been off for so many weeks because he was at nursery. So that was all fun. Oh yes, yes, that's been an update as well as Spain. My mum and myself we partly own a place in Skeggy that's a bungalow right on Chapel. So whenever it's a nice weekend, like we've had the odd couple of days of sunshine, it was like, "Where's Cat gone?" And I'm like, "I'm in Skeggy," and he's like, "Oh, another holiday trip." I have to say it's very good because there's a lot of people there that obviously either retire or are quite elderly. So there's a lot of mobility scooters around, and and that therefore I think they have to make the beaches and the places around where you can visit wheelchair accessible. For
Yeah.
example, Skeggy Beach is you literally go on this road and you don't even have to go on the beach, but you're literally right next to it. So I can go on the path whilst Alex is on the seaside, and I can go right round.
I've been to Liverpool.
Maybe.
We could do every summer.
Yeah, we're about
It's
10 minutes away from
fun.
there.
Yeah, Liverpool pretty much the same.
It's very flat.
Yeah.
We have to judge holidays on flatness.
Yeah, we have
Yeah, flat is good, and rumps are even better.
yeah, but no,
And one of the topics we wanted to talk to you guys maybe a bit sooner is I know we've had the election with Labour now in government.
yeah,
What are your thoughts on that?
well, no, I'm voting Labour all my life. I didn't vote for the because for reasons that I don't see how the government can not support fire because of it. You could be a former civilian, but that's another story for the
I voted for Conservative, which I know is probably going to get some oohs and ahs, but I've always voted Conservative. And the way I was looking at it is because when we were talking about it, like I don't think Keir Starmer was getting our points across about the care prices at the moment and many things for carers.
I don't see any difference between this Labour government and what the Tories were doing in terms
Yeah,
of
so I was like, better the devil you know, kind of thing.
like, I mean, Labour have set in the manifesto a list of like disability rights changes which we've had the group look at.
There wasn't a great deal, was there? Especially about carers.
The main thing I put on there was a lot about making campaign writers and what the campaign which I fully support, but nothing about carers campaign writers. And I think people need to remember that. We had the pandemic recently, and it's actually brilliant.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not
they,
noticing that, but a lot of these girls, particularly in my family, you can't because
24/7, yeah.
we're putting themselves in very vulnerable positions, and they weren't really getting recognized for it. They're not now getting recognized for it.
So if there is any like if any governments do watch this, maybe just put some aside or maybe just look at maybe influencing or having that incentive for carers or the NHS just a bit more than maybe like a medal.
They didn't get a visual.
Oh, I thought they did, sorry.
The uncle would make you give out badges for carers, but that never happened. Um, yeah, look.
That's hard take.
Ah,
Yeah, I have to agree with you, Amy, and I just think like there's things going off about winter fuel payments being cut, and when you hear about them making rises somewhere else, and for some people, yeah, the winter tax can um is beneficial to go, but for the elderly and some disabled people that can't get out as much as me and Amy, they need some of that to cover their bills because, like you say, they're not what even though they're not working, they do need possibly more heating in the winter.
that got me. You know, we are in a climate where, let's be honest, the cost of living is through the roof.
Yeah,
And financially, the Labour Party is meant to be for the working class. Huh? Um, I don't see any of that with the Labour Party. They're making me look it after the game people, the vulnerable. I don't see any
in
of that at all.
no, not in what they've said so far. No. If you agree or disagree, or if you've got any comments on that, just leave it on our YouTube or comment below because we'd be happy to hear your thoughts on this
Yeah.
as well. That's quite the heavy stuff.
Anything about the company get like it really buckles in the company you want us to talk about in the future. Get on that comment, leave a comment.
One thing I wanted to talk about, Immy, which I know we've both spoke about and we both watched it, is the Right to Fly with Sophie on Channel 4. I don't know if people watched that. I think it was over 2, 3, possibly a month ago or a bit longer. When we get this when we get the episode out, it was really interesting and how disabled people are treated, not just treated, but how they're seen on an aircraft. Because my opinion is, and I know it's a bit strong, but I think we are discriminated against during flying because, um, for instance, there's no disabled toilet, there's no access unless you can actually stand up and use the seats to get to the toilet to get there, and there's nothing to say to put a seat up or to put a seat slightly up and then have um ties or clips for wheelchairs to go in.
You obviously flown a lot more than I have.
Yes.
I've already done one journey to Saudi Arabia in the last, I think I was like 8, 9. Look up, what is your experience?
My experience is both good and bad because, like in Spain, I found that nothing was no problem, and they just get you on and off straight away. But when here, I do find it a bit difficult. I have spoken to other people with other conditions that we know of that really struggle because even though they know that you're a disabled person and need assistance on or off the plane in some way, sometimes when they come to you, they still ask the question, do you need, can this person walk on? And you're like, no. And then when they do help you, times I've either not felt safe or not as safe as I should be when transferring to the point where I've sometimes lost my balance or where it come very close to falling off. And if Joe or my family member wasn't there, it might have been even more embarrassing.
What would you say your work experience was? What was it insane? Was it well?
Yeah, it was definitely in the UK where I got on the plane and my parents and Alex had already got on at that point, and they
Where were you going
to Spain. So we were going to Spain, and we were getting on the plane. And I don't know if people remember before, but they used to get disabled people on first, which was a lot easier. But now they don't, and so people were also waiting to go, and then it takes longer for us to get in because we have to ask. But the worst part of it was my parents and my family had paid for certain seats so I could be either with Alex or with them. And then because they, even though I got a wheelchair seat, they said I couldn't sit at this certain one because it was a health and safety risk. So my parents had paid extra money for me and Alex to sit there. And then in the end, I couldn't sit there in the end.
What the point of having a seat if it is a health and safety risk?
The,
What is it I want to you I want to
Why allocate it to a wheelchair person or yeah.
anyone don't get together. How are we different just because we need it to I would love to ask people because I will not just explain it, I feel a lot of people in power wanted that with and I wanted it at local government with it at national government with it local authority, whatever. They like to put disabled people in property.
Oh, I hate the vote system.
And the minute you can I want to critique, I want to be independent. Somebody look at a piece of paper and go, oh no, that doesn't fit in the book. No, we can't do that. We can't. And they literally lose their mind. Disabled people wanted to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we've got an interview filmed with the Lowndes. Richard Lowndes had to give up his place at college to get his house and give up one or the other, didn't he, in order to get the house that he wanted?
Yeah, no, you. And I know a lot of people, disabled people, that was moaning about God. No, we're not all we wanted to be treated like everyone else. But the issue is equality needs us in practicing that in the narrative that is being fed by.
I always like this phrase that somebody said to me. I have an impairment. It's society and the way society judges a person in a wheelchair that disables you.
It is because you're not allowed. I say not allowed inverted commas. We're not allowed to feel like we could have a place or a right to and
Have a life.
yeah, I know what is normal, but I number of a life as we can.
For example, like when we went to college, we probably felt more like we could fit into that one because it was a specialist college, but we were able to do what any normal person was would do at college or uni in our condition.
I think with animals, the first time I got a feeling, wow, we're being treated as normal human beings.
Adult.
Yeah, adult was that this was partly that first year.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we're doing not a little
Yes.
not
Merry.
Merry.
Christmas merry I did.
And she got a little bit merry with the wine.
Yeah, everyone's allowed wine with the meal one.
Yeah, I
Actually,
you didn't.
yeah, I did. I was quite merry. But
And
yeah.
then we went back to my room
Yeah, this is like before the disco.
I decided to hop onto my computer, execute, and use my biggest fantasy to email one of our teachers
Yeah.
at going to let you
Yeah.
know that she doesn't want.
Yeah, well, let's explain the story first. At that point, I had not long been dumped, and let's face it, we we all go through that thing, that scenario with any relationship, and I was still weaning from that really, and I decided to message our form teacher and go, bye, Merry Christmas.
Our
This just happened, and this is how I'm feeling. I've had a lot of wine, by the way, but yeah,
our
God.
former too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Miss Webb, if you're watching this, I
I don't think it probably never
no,
said.
no, it should.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone read it. You know when you get read receipts because it never has a response.
I don't. Miss Webb, did you read the humor that you is totality believe something that we would.
They probably didn't because at that time, compared to Ashfield to Harrywood, they sort of kept those sort of things away from us, like the wine.
Yeah, well, can't we all know I think you Wait, when you get a couple in you,
Oh, so yeah, pot kettle.
my 21st birthday.
Oh, but I'm so happy, Amy, right? Basically, it was Emmy's 21st. Somebody dared me at the cafe club, I can't quite remember, it was a bloke. And they said, I can drink when it's under the table. So I was like, right, okay. And then they were like, oh, we'll have some singles. So I thought, no, I'll have 6 vodkas and cokes double. And then I came back to the college, really, really happy. And it was Emmy's birthday, and I'd been ill outside. And I came back in when I was all I'm still happy, saying,
But you wanted to give me a
yeah,
and you had all
yeah, but
time.
I went happy birthday and gave you a hug, and then and you were like,
No,
no, I've never
I,
seen Emmy run so fast away
but
from you.
you had to whatever you took.
I know, but the thought was, and it is embarrassing.
Look, and I did get you on my own because it was laboratory, which is why I did to go out with you. Look, I got my own bed that morning because when I woke up from breakfast at 4 in the morning, no, cat noise.
Didn't we already say that? But I'm sure we said that in the
Yeah.
last episode. We
Well,
may be
yeah,
repeating
well,
ourselves, but yes, you did. But
what I could be fair.
yep.
Yeah.
Going back on, just to tell you a story about Emmy, I remember he was so distraught on he's been distraught with me on the phone through breakups, and I've literally, if I've not been there, I've literally took the phone and spoke to you for an hour. But at Harry at Harrywood, I was the best. I must have been your best friend ever because you told me what had happened, and you were obviously yeah, you were besotted with this girl, and we knew her we knew this girl previously as well. So Amy told me what had happened. Like they basically had a nice time together the day before, and then Amy came to my room the next day, and she went, "She just dumped me," and I went, "You what?" And I was there, sort of hugging you while she was crying your eyes out for about an hour.
I want to get to it, felt like to.
Yeah, and then
But
when
then
you were in a good place,
I got,
I put her in her place, didn't
yeah,
I?
a couple weeks later, I think you decided
No,
to
I just wanted.
take that to you.
I think it was just like, yeah, because I just didn't want people to know just one side, and I was like, you do realize what you've done. I said some colourful language, but I stuck up for you, man.
That thing to
I did. But without the cape.
that you've done a million with Boston.
Yeah, you've been there when I've cried on your
Yeah,
shoulder.
I remember a night in Jack that you need to get out early.
Yeah, there was a certain song, and like I say, when you go for a breakup, you always have a song with a certain person. And the song came on, and I just said to Immy, I've got to go. Immy came with me, and I just.
By the way, trying to get a wheelchair
Oh,
out
wheelchair
of the
taxis?
night club
Yeah, wheelchair taxis.
and a
Is
wheelchair out of the night club when it's evening.
Yeah, it
Like,
was a Friday
how,
night.
how
Uh,
we didn't run people over them.
I don't know. I think I was sort of. You know, when you're in that zone and you're like, I need to get out before this either comes a disaster or embarrassing. And
Well,
then
you got one of my comfortable before.
yeah, and then I came home and you were there for me. So to be fair, we've been through the heartache, but then we come out of it, and I'd say I've been stronger for it because I think everyone goes through that kind of rose tinted glasses, um, love, and then you break up and you're absolutely distraught, and then things happen, and then actually looking back,
I think to keyboard, there's a lot of I want to get back at when you were in a relationship that in the people can don't give it time
I
to
think one of the questions you sort of said to me is a lot of people sort of wonder because of your needs in me. They sort of question whether they can be with you because you have a lot of care. And let's be honest, love shouldn't be like that, and you should just love the person.
yeah.
But it
But
does have a lot of
you,
barriers for you.
yeah, you got the button was right in your you can't get over love of the cool. Yeah, in the ideal world, with the coordination ideal, and the particularly when you're successful in a relationship, there are barriers there that you need to overcome. It's always a bit more pressure and
Yeah, and you have to, I think trust and if I think you have to build up that trust quite for a long time before you commit to someone because like if they were in need to help you, they'd know what they do and they'd be comfortable with it.
that wasn't the model of individual. I wasn't working with an executive. Oh, come on, without a difference.
Yeah, because we've got experience from our interviews in the background of people in relationships like me and Joe, where one's slightly more able-bodied and I'm not. But we've also got other interviewees where they've been both disabled or both wheelchair users. So it can work. It may be difficult and challenging, and I'm sure we'll go into that in further interviews.
I'm just waiting for my mission,
Yeah,
right?
I've said, you know, like most people have like best man. I don't care who it is or when it is. I will be straight there and be like, right.
Well, I need to find someone better.
Yeah, we'll get you there. Alex is already like signed up as your like
Yeah,
wingman.
I'm using you connect my woman. I don't care.
No, no. I think as well, and you're in a good, happy place at the moment. So, and it seems to be working anyway.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, it seems to be working with all of that, Alex. To be fair.
Um, well, we wanted to talk about the Olympics. Well, the Paralympics,
Oh yes, the Olympics.
obviously, in Paris, no activity but just after normal
Yeah,
Olympics.
the Paralympics is the 31st, I believe.
August.
But yeah, 31st of August.
August.
Or the 28th. Joe, is it the 28th or 31st the Paralympics start? Thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
Asperger's husband always knows those sort of facts.
What, obviously, like, just looking documentary stuff on it a little bit about the flying.
Yeah, with the
Over.
flyer, because they had, for those that haven't watched it, they had some people that were more able, and then they had like the more physically disabled that need hoists and things, and they had people flying from Paris, and you'd think, and I hope that they've righted some wrongs from what the footage showed us.
Yeah, without giving too much away, it was quite cooking considering that is the key that is old.
Oh, then the next one, yeah.
Yeah, but the fact that Paralympics in general, that
I've got others slight for those people that don't know. I was a torchbearer at the 2012 Olympics, and we have got some footage of that as well. So that was a bit of a whirlwind.
what is your opinion like towards our Paralympics? I like with like heroes and superhuman and that.
I think rather than well, my mum calls me and Joe superheroes, or superhuman because we kind of work together well based on our needs personally. So I get the superhuman thing, but I prefer inspirational and just
Yeah,
eye opening to if people with the same condition or any other condition that they can get into sport. For example, like you want to look into wheelchair football, don't you?
yeah, well, I got to try out with the St. George night next week.
Yeah, hopefully we can get some footage and add that in.
Was you taking up
Uh,
Olympic sport?
I was probably like doing pottery, but I like swimming, so
Do you remember the last time we played bocce together?
oh, don't. That I was really focused on getting my ball to the white jack. For the people that don't know what bocce is, it's a bit like bowls, but weighted. And I was aiming, ready to go. I have to go like that and take my time.
When I
And
just say, I was at it,
yeah, I think we were
I
doing work
really,
experience.
I really need to do it with this work.
Is that the reason
I
why you?
was moving so much. But
Yeah, and I was just about to throw my cobalt. I thought, right, I'm going to throw it down. And then, literally, before I dropped it, Amy was on my lap. And through my surprise, rather than panicking about Amy and possibly where he was lying at the time, but I was more bothered about. I was like, I think the first word that came out of my mouth was, "Oh, hello," because all I could say, I looked down and saw your face.
basically what had happened, I had liquid fluid in my chest. My belt had come loose, and I got a flop forward. Got a paint myself from falling forward. So I ended up flopping to the ground and ended up with my head on cut.
I know, yeah, well, I've saved you from like nearly falling out your chair once. So just call me your superhero, that's fine.
In Blackpool.
I know, yes, I know, I'm amazing.
But yeah, no. Would you like me to put
I would if I was more given more opportunity to play it because we only got really one opportunity to kind of play it at Ashfield, which is like the Stoke Mandeville Games, which is a bit like the Paralympics, where it's like a residential trip. So
yeah, I never got to do that. So I
you
don't
would have
know.
liked it, especially because
Yeah, I
I
don't
know at Harry
know.
Woods you kind of tried the football and maybe even hockey to be fair. Did you used to try that at
No,
Ashfield?
no. I remember being up in the brain,
There
but
you are, Ashfield. You missed the point there.
it
Imi
wasn't.
would have been very sporty, so he would have been in the Stoke handball team.
I don't know why I'm
Yeah. But was it because it was a residential and stuff? I don't know, because like, we have all this equipment. Maybe it's something we can
yeah.
delve into.
Anyway, but yeah, I will miss out on my sporting knowledge.
Yeah, and your sporting knowledge and all your sport. Well, we'll be able to see from your footage on the football how good a footballer you are.
Yeah.
One of my things that I forgot to say, how you said about how scared he was for access. But a person that would probably know more is our friends Lucy and Neil, who live down by the sea on the coast, and they
Well,
had a campaign for benches that had access.
we have got that into the but I am working on
Yeah,
it.
we can have that bit
I
in.
got about 4 into that need
Yeah,
attention.
whilst we're on that, can I give a huge shout out and a huge thank you for volunteering to Sarah Fields, to Richard Lowndes, to Siobhan Coulter, to Chris is it, and Nicola Lowndes as well.
Yeah, I want to go back there to forget Nicola.
Yeah, Richard Nick.
Because otherwise we could get
I know they were like
into
they didn't get mentioned, but thank you guys, and we're hoping to do many more. I know we've had to make arrangements, but we are hoping to get a few more and get to you guys. But any others that would like an interview or would like to say about something that they've experienced, please let us know. We'll sort it
Yeah,
out.
if you got a story that you want to tell, we get in touch on the put our email in the description as well. But yeah, please be in touch on.
Yeah, is that about it for this episode? Have we
I
covered it
think,
all?
I think so.
If we think of any more, we'll probably
Um,
add it into the
I
next
think
one.
I think it's a good thing, and it was my head on your lap.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh, we'll get what will people say?
No, last time.
I'll just pop you on the end instead, shall I? Yeah, that was for going on my knee.
Well, it was an accident.
I don't care.
Not like I didn't deliberately order.
I think that's
I didn't come people might have thought I did.
I think it was like I think that's the point is we are so close and we've been through so much. The fact that we are close, we could have gone way, way the other way at some point, but we were just like we just sort of rub off each other really. And because it's been so long, guys, we are planning to get a few episodes out and all in one go. But thank you for watching.
Yeah, guys, that was watching. And you leave a comment below. Click the like button. Please do subscribe. And we you don't believe will be in the cinema.
No, we'll probably film a few as we go along now.
Yeah, I have a cook who
Yeah,
there will be many clips going on there as well.
yeah, and also for you guys, just so you know what kind of things we want to talk about are coming up. So, with one of our interviews, it was more access related. We've had people talk about their NHS experience and um, illnesses and what else can we talk about?
One individual was at the work after work with a medical leave with two people that are difficult.
We've had another interview from a disabled daddy, or in my case, like a wheelie daddy as well. So we've had that experience.
We're all of that is coming out very cool. But like
We're gonna sign off now.
thanks a lot for watching. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you. Bye.
Bye.